Hello. So this week is strategic planning case study. We have the SWOT analysis in which the strengths that I felt for this company, they had staff because they had the well-liked employees. They have the track record and longevity of great budgeting and being able to um, get the grants needed. Their management staff has some strengths in it uh, for the future planning and development, and again, their longevity and good standing within the company. Part of their weaknesses with this company is the staff between their performance issues and the personal issues that they're having between gossip, negative attitudes, and the effect on the other employees. Their weaknesses also happen to be management because of lack of directive and how certain things have already become an issue within the small sector of their organization. A weakness of theirs that happens to be an important one is also the networking and then being able to team up with the other organizations to be able to get more grants and funding. Some of their opportunities that they have is the obvious, which is the networking. So they're available to make partnerships with the other organizations and create more opportunities for funding and grants. Opportunities also lie within the staffing and the planning and organization of this company. The threats is the funding, politically feasible, whether or not the state and government it feels like they are feasible to keep receiving grants, being such a small sector, and also not having very many network connections, um, which brings into that should be their strategic planning um, main objective is to be able to make those connections, make those partnerships so they're able to keep in good standing and longevity within the grants and funding that is needed. With the succession planning chart, Carl is the new employee in which he has time to grow and learn and grow with the company and longevity. The promotable I went with was Douglas. He is, like they said, extremely hardworking and always up for the new challenge. It seems like he has the most overall grasp of what is needed from him and his performance for this company. The leader I placed was Alfred. He has been there for 27 years. He's got longevity within the community and the managers. He's seen a lot, so he knows the strengths and weaknesses. Something that he would need to be coached and reiterated on is the gossip of what he has seen in over the years. But he can also use that as advantage to improve and enhance the company. For the performance caution, I went with Ingrid because she is easily manipulated to lower standards in her performance and what is expected of her. For the fully competent, I went with Belinda because she is the senior manager there. Her threatening to retire happens to be an issue and something that shouldn't be discussed out loud within the employees, but she is adored within the organization and trusted by those, so she has a great leadership directive for the employees to follow and understand like what is expected out of them for performance. And she's also a big part of getting the state's grants, so somebody like her is needed to be able to continue the success of these grants and funding. For the sustained high performer, I went with Frances. She is the young one, so she still has time to grow. She still has time to enhance her abilities and her performance. She also knows how to network with people, which is a main incentive for an opportunity right now. And being that that's one of her strengths, they need to capitalize off of her strengths and what she offers the business. She just needs more respect from the colleagues, which being able to network with the management and the leaders that they have now, she would be able to do that effectively. The performance issue is Henry. Henry is miserable at the job and he lets that known to everybody in social media, which he can also be a risk for the company and exposure. and also tearing up a good name and longevity of good standing for a company. The modestly competent, I put Edgar in. He's a great employee. They speak highly of him. However, he has issues within the transportation and how far away he stays from the company. So that is something that is effective to his performance and overall standing. The irreplaceable pro, I went with Gina. She's been with the organization for years. However, she has a gossip issue. Once again, that is a negative aspect and derogative against the company that should be addressed with her. But because she feels that she's been there for a long time and her knowledge that she's in line for a management role, which could have been a possibility, because she does know the business ins and outs. So therefore, that is the most knowledgeable one to be gaining from the experience and also capitalizing off of her capital and enhancement of knowledge that she knows. That's all.